Woman gives birth to transparent water baby in October. Husband was shocked. But you can only hold the baby carefully, ready to bathe her. The nanny almost cried in horror. Wait until the husband puts the baby in the water. The child has become normal. But when you take it out, it becomes transparent. It turned out that when the woman Xiao Mei was pregnant, I feel very thirsty every day and need to drink a lot of water. Drink from a cup at first, drink from a keg later, but still feeling very thirsty. Begging the nanny to bring her more water. Wait for the babysitter to report an empty bucket. Only then did Xiao Mei realize that she had drank all the water in the house in one day. Husband didn't realize it was wrong. But look at his wife's face is not good. Just ask her what's wrong. Xiao Mei can't tell the truth. She can only say that the weather is too hot. Xiao Mei and her husband came to church that day. Pray for the baby in the womb. See husband go away. Thirsty woman finds a vase of water. She looked around secretly, see no one paying attention to her. Go up, pick up the vase and pour it into your mouth. No matter what the water is. Husband came back and was horrified to see this scene. Seeing her husband, Xiao Mei really doesn't know how to explain it. Wait until giving birth. Because Xiao Mei is pregnant with twins, the first girl born is very healthy. But the second one became the current water baby. Wait until wife wakes up. Husband holds eldest daughter to wife. Xiao Mei is very happy. Ask husband where is the second child. Husband dare not tell the truth. I can only tell her that the second child is gone. Tears left behind. Xiao Mei burst into pain and cried. But it's his own child. How could a husband have the heart to give up? Instead, from the nanny, hiding it from everyone, raised the water baby in the nanny's home water tank. And vowed not to let anyone else know. Otherwise, it will be bad for others to treat the water baby as a monster. Unexpectedly, an aunt came to look for a nanny one day. I pushed the door and walked in when there was no sound. Then found something on the bed. Then I saw the transparent water doll. Mom screamed in horror. Then he panicked and ran out. The nanny who came back from grocery shopping scolds her when she finds it exposed. Auntie ran away while she was not paying attention. Turning around, I told the people in the village that there was a transparent monster in the nanny's house. Everyone is scared. That night everyone carried torches to the nanny's house, to burn the monster water baby in their mouth. The nanny was very frightened when she saw it. She panicked and hugged the water baby. Then pack up and want to escape. But everyone blocked the door. At this moment, Father Away rushed over. Want to drive people away. But the villagers won't let him in. Instead, he was pulled away after being beaten up. Villagers set the house on fire. Regardless of the fact that there is a nanny in there, babysitter screaming. Just when it was extremely dangerous, Wei broke free from the villagers, ran in without hesitation, then hugged the water baby and the nanny and ran out from behind. Back home, the two put the water baby in the water. This time let them know. Don't let anyone know that Shui Hua is still alive. This possession is 6 years Shui Hua has grown up. My sister has a lot of relatives outside to celebrate her birthday. As for Shui Hua, only her father and babysitter bought her a cake. She has to stay in the water tank every day. Father became her teacher to teach her knowledge. Shui Hua is very curious about the outside world, but her father told her that it is very dangerous outside and must not go out. So she can only stare at the world outside the window every day in a daze. But today she took advantage of the two of them not to pay attention, sneaked out the door. She feels that the outside world is too beautiful, completely different from what my father said. Suddenly she saw an injured pigeon. She ran over and picked up the pigeon. Then she heard a woman's voice. Scared to hide immediately. It's her mother and sister. Looking at the intimate couple hugging together, Shui Hua immediately recognized that it was her mother and sister. Suddenly sad tears. Tears fell on the injured pigeon. Miraculously, the pigeon's injury healed. Very happy to see this scene of puddles. Girl grows up in a fish tank. Because she was a water baby when her mother gave birth to her. Only in the water will they become normal children. Once taken out, it will become transparent again. Mom never knew she existed. She can only look at her occasionally from a distance. Because I miss my mother so much. She took advantage of everyone's sleep. Sneak into the house. Opened mom's bedroom door. Come beside mother. Express one's thoughts. After that, she kissed her mother. Unexpectedly, my mother opened her eyes and saw her. But mom was horrified. I thought I saw a monster yelling at my husband. Shui Hua was also scared. I took the opportunity to open the door and ran out. Husband Wei got up and heard his wife's description. I knew it was Shuiwa who ran out and was discovered by his wife. He found Shuiwa and comforted her. Wife has been talking to grandma since days. Saw Shuiwa last night. Also fooled by Away. Said she must be wrong. Just when Away thought it was over, grandma brought a whole bunch of people. It turned out that he planned to sell the small house where Shuiwa was hiding. When the nanny got the news, she immediately ran to find Shuiwa. She also knows about Shuiwa. Grandma also found out that there was a secret room at home. So I entered the secret room and immediately found the large water tank inside. It's just that the water baby has already been transferred by the nanny. Wait for the nanny to enter the secret room again. She lied that this place used to be used to raise fish. But mom obviously doesn't quite believe it. Wait until Away finds out that his mother is going to sell the small house. No matter what. Where do you sell your daughter and live? Babysitter and Wei's weird behavior make mother and wife suspicious. Followed him directly. Found out he bought a bunch of food. The two followed all the way to the small house. As soon as I entered the door, I saw Away. Fortunately, Away didn't enter the secret room. Otherwise, it will be exposed. But the mother still ignores his obstacles. Entered the secret room. The water baby inside turned around. Surprise, shouted grandma and mother. Grandma yelled a monster and passed out. The wife is also afraid. Shuiwa pounced on her in surprise. She was frightened and pushed her daughter Shuiwa away. Shuiwa is so sad. Husband crying and telling wife. This is her daughter. She didn't die. But the wife has collapsed. She simply can't accept that her daughter is a monster. At this time, the water baby has come to the grandmother's side and started to cry, with tears falling on grandma's face. Grandma woke up, but also pushed the water baby for the first time, seeing my daughter being treated like this. Away is pissed. Let the nanny take the daughter first. In the evening, Wei told his wife Xiaoli all about my daughter. Lily broke down, thinking of my daughter for 6 years, can only live in one house and one water tank. Her heartbroken howl. She came to Shuiwa's small room alone, looking at the water dolls playing in the water. Cover your mouth with heartache. Tears have not stopped. Finally she called Shuiwa, but Shuiwa kept backing away in fear when she saw her. Xiaoli slowly approached her daughter, apologized to her. Shuiwa also slowly swam to her side. Shuiwa told her mother that she didn't blame her for pushing her just now, because she's mom. I was just afraid that I would scare my mother again. Shuiwa's words made Xiaoli even more heartbroken. She has lived miserably for so many years. I did that to her just now. She stretched out her hand through the glass to touch her daughter. Shuiwa put her hand on it. She smiled when she felt her mother's love for the first time. But grandma still can't accept water baby. See her live in the house. I want to kick her out. Fortunately, under the dissuasion of Xiaoli and Away, reluctantly agreed to the water baby to live in. But as soon as Shuiwa's twin sister saw her, called down. I've been treating her like a monster since then. Hate her so much. But this day, Shuiwa was discovered by outsiders when she went out. 3 men treat it like a monster.